Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. As you can see, today I'm back with a brand new video on Minecraft, and today I'm back on the Minecraft Xbox series. And yeah, since the last episode there has been an update to Minecraft. I think it's the one that added all of the friendly ghasts, and the main thing I'm noticing is obviously the lighting change and the color change. So it seems to be like they've almost increased the saturation a bit, is something that I've noticed. The water looks quite nice, I'm not going to lie, that does look really nice. You know, the only thing I am going to say is I am not the biggest fan of the sun's lighting. It seems a bit too, like, over the top, like, bright to me. And what the hell is going on with this? Like, you know, seriously. What the hell is going on? Like, there's clearly a bit of a broken light in here. Could be my world, because I know my world is a little bit broken, like you've got the funny water over there. But even still, for me it's just like the sun's lighting just seems too much. You know, like I kind of liked it how it was. I do like everything else though, like the saturation they've got now and the vibrancy of the colours. I don't really know how you describe it, but how vibrant the colours are. I really like it, to be honest. It looks really nice. I think if the sun was sorted, it'd be perfect, honestly. Like, it's an update that I wasn't really expecting, but yeah. But for today's video, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be starting to build automatic crop farms. So obviously I already have the wheat farm, which is semi-automatic, so I do have to go through and manually do it. But for today, I'm going to be starting to set up, because it's going to take me more than one video, going to be starting to set up 4 automatic farms for carrots, wheat, potatoes, and carrots, I can't remember the name of them, carrots, potatoes, beetroot, and it would be wheat, but the wheat comes out as bread. So it's 3 crops and then bread, which I will use as probably my main food source because of how much you get from it. So, I mean, one thing I am already noticing, I don't know whether it's like, is it render distance? But it seems to have been lowered. Where is it? Is it in here maybe? Because I know it was definitely a lot higher. Yeah, because I remember I definitely had a higher render distance because it's really annoying me. Yeah, I think that was a bit more like it. Like, you could clearly see a further distance. So I haven't really done anything else with them, but I am going to be using villagers for this farm. So obviously off camera I'm going to be probably sort of setting some stuff up for it. For today is literally just setting up the base of it. So you'll probably notice this island looks incredibly different to the last time I made a video. So I've sort of smoothed out a fair bit of the ground, and what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be setting up sort of like the basic outline of the farm. So what I'm going to need is, obviously I'm going to need some dirt. So as you can see, I have used up a fair bit of my dirt as well, and I'm also going to need some sort of like temporary like sort of blocks to use. I need to work out what blocks I kind of want to use. Have I got any like major blocks or anything? I mean, the only thing I've really got is sand. I kind of need to do some more mining. I think for now I use diorite. You know, diorite's not too difficult to find. I've got a lot of open caves, so I can easily mine out lots of diorite. But I am going to make it into polished diorite, just because I think that looks nicer. It's also what I used in my other world as well, so my own personal world. But yeah, so today what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be setting out the sort of rough outline of it. So getting the base set up and all the stuff around it. I'm not going to fully complete it today. I'm not going to get a lot of the actual mechanisms in. I'll get the basics of them so I can continue on in the next video. Today's just sort of that setting up the basic area of it. And I mean, my main plan for it is obviously have the crop farms here, and then I was going to put, wow, that honestly, that looks incredible. I'm not gonna lie, that does look really nice. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing today, wow, it all looks incredibly different when under the water. I do really like that, the changes they made. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing is obviously having the different farms here, and then I'm probably going to build it into like some sort of tower, so when you're looking from over here it's a clear tower, and I'm going to build like a little bridge across it. It's sort of like the idea I had. So for today I'm just setting up the basic outline of it, so I think I've got it roughly the right dimensions, because obviously you have the 4, it's like the way I'm doing it is it's the 4 different crop things all next to each other, so it's basically 1 crop thing, 2, 3, 4, all in a square, each with their own individual squares. So I think that means that a normal crop farm you're looking at 9 by 9, so this means it's going to be 19 by 19 roughly, because there's obviously going to be a gap in the middle. So I need to work out how long this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so that is like really good. Right, that one side to the other, perfect. I need to work out roughly how long this is. The reason I grabbed my bed as well is hang on a minute. I swear the sun used to set that side, didn't it? Yeah, I've got my bed so I don't have to keep running back. I think I'll wait till it's nighttime and then sleep. What the hell's going on with that drown over there? I'm going to be honest, that does look really stunning. Like, you know, I think if they could fix out a couple of the issues with the sun's lighting, I think it'd be perfect. And even this doesn't look too bad, it's just a bit too broken I think at the moment. So yeah, let's just count this side. I'm not entirely sure how much it is. I think I counted it roughly, it did seem about right, and there's new fishes as well by the looks of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So it's what, about 20 something by 31. I only need it to be 19 by 19. So I think what that means I'm going to do is sort of roughly maybe 2 blocks in, have that as the edge of 1. I might have to obviously fill in some more there, but yeah, roughly have this as the edge of 1 maybe. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's a fair distance in between. And what about here? So wait, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Obviously I am going to have 1 on the end of each as well, just so it's the edge. And then obviously that's the edge, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gap. And then am I really going to want to go 9 along, or would I rather potentially push this out? Okay, so this will then be 1, right? And then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 end, like that. So I am going to have to fill that in with dirt, which is completely fine. But yeah, I just need to move this one over. I'm probably not going to have enough to completely fill the entire edge of it, but it's just roughly working out for now. Okay, so that's the edge there. And I just realised, is that enough to go all the way to the end? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 end 1. So yeah, that is actually perfect. So let's grab some dirt and start filling it in. So I'm probably gonna fill it in from roughly here, I think. One thing I did do as well, I don't know if you'll really notice, but I did also remove pretty much all of the clay from here as well, because there used to be a lot of clay from the ocean, so I sort of removed a lot of that, and I did also remove all of the sand from this island pretty much, other than maybe like the odd bit, just so I had more sand. The reason I've got as much sand as I have. Okay, I am gonna sort of like try and level it out a little bit so it doesn't look as, you know, as bad. It's probably the easiest way to put it. Like so. And then I can just fill all of the rest of this in. And we should be pretty much good to go. Did not mean to double fill that. I will double fill that, however. Sort of, like I said, connect this up and make it look a bit nice. Yeah, I don't know if I've got enough dirt to completely fill that in. Because I think I got 3 stacks. I know I've got enough over in the chest, but it's whether I've got enough on me is the real question. And then I can start to roughly mark out every single one of them. Yeah, probably not going to have enough to do all of it. Well, at least not on me anyway. Honestly, the light in there looks so different. It's actually quite nice. I quite like it, to be honest. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about it is simply the sun and how bright it is. That's the only thing I'd really change. I think I might be able to maybe change in my settings. But yeah, if you guys know how to change that in the settings, let me know, and I probably will change it because I really don't like that. But everything else is just absolutely stunning. Like, you know, I don't think they've really added a massive amount of new content, but this whole change, I really like it. So yeah, I'm going to go over and grab another like stack or 2. And I should be able to then finish it, I'm pretty sure. And I'll sort of roughly mark out each one, so sort of mark out the middle, try and mark out stuff like that. I'll also probably start to dig some of the outlines, because I do have to dig down a little bit on all the edge of them to put in the chests and the hoppers and everything. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I'm getting the villagers across, because I know when I built this in my own personal world, I had the village breeder right next to it, which kind of didn't work and broke it a little bit, but it made it very easy to transport them. And when I didn't use boats, I had lots of rails, whereas this world I don't really have a lot of rails, so I'm not entirely sure yet how I'm going to go about getting the villagers here. I'll work that out though, so yeah, I'll probably end up doing a lot of the working out off camera. For now, it's just about getting the outline, and then the next video will probably be about actually building it up. So, you know, just literally having everything completely ready other than the one thing, which will be the villagers. And then I'll probably add in the villagers in the final episode. So this will be sort of like a 3-part episode for the crop farms, and obviously there'll be me building the actual towers themselves. So what I'm going to do is, obviously this is the edge. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be the middle roughly of this crop farm, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4 middle. Yep, nice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go, perfectly lined up. So this will be where all the crops are, and then I think I drowned with the trident. That's quite good, because I could kind of do with the trident, to be honest. Did it drop the trident? No, it didn't. It's annoying. And then I think, obviously, when I am building it, so this is the edge. I think about the middle is where you want to dig down. So it's 2 down, you have a hopper there, you have a half slab here, you then have the hopper minecart, hopper, and then you go into a chest, like so, access the chest like that. The other villager will then be placed in here. So do the same thing on this side. So roughly that's the middle. Again, you want to dig down. I'm probably going to place the chest on this side, just because on the other side it's a bit worse, I think. This guy, man. Like seriously, because obviously if I placed it this side, you're more likely to potentially run into issues, because this is sort of the edge. Might maybe fill this in a little bit. Let's try and, like, you know, make this look a bit better. Oh my god, these camels are getting on my nerves. Like, I'm actually going to lose it, I swear to god. Really? Like, I don't actually want to place it like that, I want to place it on the ground. Like, don't do me like that. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with how I've done this island, to be honest, because I have very much expanded it, so that should be good for that one. And then I think this side, I'm going to do it here in the middle, so like this, and dig down to like that. Place a little entrance so I can get to the chest. Same thing here. This side, however, do I want to do it to the other side? I think I'll do it to the other side. It's probably easier that way. But yeah, you'll see why I'm digging out these holes in the next video when I actually start to really put it together. This is just for now building everything so it's sort of ready to have everything added to it. It's just, like I said, building the basic outline of it. A fishing rod, damn. I was gonna say, why didn't it let me kill it? It's literally right there. The hitbox should be right there too. Okay, I'm also gonna smooth that out a bit more. Let's just sleep. Really? How is that not nighttime, but one of the other ones was? Like, huh? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how the new sleeping system works, because I swear the sun was a lot higher on one of the other worlds that I slept in before. So, what I am going to do, I should now have enough to potentially just fill out the basic outline of it. I'm not entirely sure how far along that goes, so yeah, hopefully I should have enough. At least for the basic outline. Okay, yeah, I am going to have to... I'm probably going to have to expand it even more later on, but I mean, for now, I think, you know, this should be good. I've got 8 left, so I think what I'm going to do is potentially just try and work out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the middle. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the middle. 2, 3, 4, middle. 2, 3, 4, middle. I'm going to have to mine a lot of diorite off camera, I'm not going to lie. But it was just the only real block I had at the moment, like I haven't really got anything else for now. So that's roughly how it's going to look. So you'll have, obviously, each one of them split into the 4 corners. Obviously it will be built up, these are just where I'm going to be placing a lot of the stuff for collecting everything. And yeah, I mean, I'm fairly happy with how that looks for now. I think obviously I am going to have to expand and sort out the island a little bit on this side, especially if I'm building a tower. You know, I am going to want to be able to traverse around sort of thing. I'll work out roughly how I'm going to build the tower at some point. But yeah, I think I'm fairly happy with what I've got so far. I've got the very basic outline, everything set up. All the measurements work completely fine. It's just a matter of filling it all in, filling it with crops, putting the, you know, collection systems in, you know, building it up a bit, and then it's a case of getting the villagers in, which getting the villagers in is probably going to be the hardest bit, like by far the hardest bit, because of how far away the villagers are. I might potentially try and just nick some villagers from the village, because that might be easier. I don't really know, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get a lot of resources for the next videos. So like I said, I'm gonna have to mine a lot of diorite. I think all of the crops I should have enough, other than maybe potatoes, I think. And then I'm gonna have to get obviously some more iron and that to make all of the collection stuff. But I think we should be pretty good to go. I'm very happy with what I've got so far. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Don't forget to stick around for the next part of this series where I start to finish this little automated farm and get everything going. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.